Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright and welcome back to Wizards News. Today I want to talk about 5G and how it will affect gaming and in particular how it will affect Wizards Unite. Let's dive in. 5G internet connection on your phone. This is going to be absolutely incredible. If you've seen the numbers coming out on it, it is beyond amazing. And having that availability on your phone will change a ton of things for just general use, but particularly in gaming, it's going to be, pardon the pun, a game changer. I remember back when Ingress first came out and 3G was new and it was the technology that allowed Ingress to happen. For the first time, you could have this connection back and forth on a game on your phone in the wild, and you could interact with the nature around you, or in that case it was more or less just map interactions, but you could do that on 3G. It allowed that, and if you tried to bump down onto a lower network speed, Ingress would just crash. And I remember when we first got started with Ingress, people were handing out invites to other people dependent upon the phone that they had and the service that they had on their phone. Now that's not quite so much in that Harry Potter, I'm sure will be completely compatible with 4G. But I'm seeing some things possible with 5G that just aren't possible with 4G. Number one, the internet connection speed will completely change how much information can be downloaded to your phone, how much video footage and how much of the real world interaction can be incorporated into the phone. So having an interaction with that item that's sitting on the grass can become far more real as the connection between your phone and the internet is faster, because you can get far more data being crunched by the computers at Google as opposed to just being forced to crunch the numbers on your phone, which is a very limited device for crunching the video content needed to make that reality possible. So the biggest thing I'm seeing is actually the interaction between phones, not just between the server and your phone, but between two different phones. Because if I want to interact with the reality that Ingress is making, that's great, but that's between my phone and the server. But what if I want to interact with the same reality that's on other people's phones in real time? So let's say we're going into a fortress as a group of 5 and we want to work with this together. Having that increased speed will mean that it can go from my phone to the server to their phone, back to the server, back to my phone, quickly and efficiently, and all 5 phones can be seeing the exact same thing at the exact same time. So a group effort can be something that is far more realistic and far more real-time. And if you've seen some of the video footage of the test games that they've been playing with this, it is mind-blowing. And having that speed of communication between phones so that different people playing in the same place can interact with the exact same world at the exact same time is just going to open up so many more possibilities about where the game is actually going to go. I can imagine seeing real-time battles taking place between two people in a real world, and having trees that you can then hide behind and other things that you can interact with the real world while firing thunderbolts at people and having them in real time seeing the damage on their phone and being able to return fire. I think that's absolutely incredible, taking a first-person game like that and putting it in reality and then interacting with the things that are around you in nature and the trees and the buildings and other things. Just it makes the game that much more fun. And 5G is really going to be what makes that happen. So if you want to see more about this, Niantic actually did a whole blog post on this and a couple videos on it. I'll leave a link to those down below. It is really going to change the game, and I'd love to hear what are your thoughts. What do you think is going to change in it? What is going to be something that's completely new? And as always, the first comment down below that makes me laugh out loud, I'm going to pin it to the top. And if you'd like to see the sources that I've been talking about and places where I commonly get information, I'll leave that down there below. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have a magical day.